Is it there? Yes, there it is. Okay, I think I'm allowed to be on the screen now. Sorry, everybody. Oh, also, we disabled the ghost because this is a big deal. This is like the big, all right, now we're gonna stream something that we've already streamed 5,000 times, but this time it's HD and it's a fan one. Sorry, I think I'm sounding like an idiot right now. I hate how you get results for RE4 Remake when you just search RE4. You silly fool. The new one is Resident Evil 4. The old one, now you have to specify its year. Because it's lesser now. It's a disgrace. Switching to Resident Evil 4 HD mod campaign. Dumb girls are cute. Yay! Thank God. Okay, so I did everything that I need to, and now we're gonna just go ahead and play. Oh no, I forgot to approve your post. Suddenly died, huh? That's not possible. Everything should be okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, it still works. You like the braces? I want to get braces on Nessa. They're okay. Like, there's some weird issues. Like, sometimes I can't tell if the braces are tight or loose. And sometimes it just feels like I don't know. Like, when I wake up, it feels like the way I rest my mouth or something, it feels like I'm just pressing the braces into my gums. I don't quite know how to explain it. So we're gonna play normal campaign.
Resident Evil 4.
Also, do you think that the game is too quiet? I can make it louder. I have it on 15 right now. Let's make it 20. You guys let me know if you don't like it. I just want to do normal costume. Often I accidentally pick,
1998.
the RPD outfit. Just because I'm, like, mashing the button trying to pick through it.
It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arcland
Now,
Mountains.
I'm assuming that this didn't get, HD, because this is, like, a pre-rendered
It was the fault of a secret viral
cutscene.
Experiment conducted by the International
Now,
Pharmaceutical
I should have
Enterprise,
also mentioned,
Umbrella.
I've played the HD mod before, but it's
The
not
virus
on
broke
my
out in a
computer.
nearby mountain community, Raccoon City.
So I tried to put it
It
on
hit
my
the
last
peaceful little
computer,
town.
and once it finished downloading, it was like, oh, you don't have enough
Crippling its
space for
very
it to be there.
foundation.
So I was never able to have it
Not
installed
taking
for
any
my
chances,
personal
the president
ease
of
of
the United
access,
States
you know.
ordered a contingency plan
But
to
now
sterilize
I have
Raccoon
room,
City.
and now I'm gonna play it.
With the whole affair gone public, the United States
It's been ages since I've
government
raced it
issued
on,
an
but I remember how
indefinite
uncomfortable they
suspension
were
of
at times.
business decree
It's like I'm mostly used to it, but
Soon
sometimes when
stock
I'm
prices
laying down
crashed.
trying to
And for
relax,
all intents and
I never
purposes,
feel fully relaxed
Umbrella
because I feel
is
something
finished.
is on my teeth. There is some new sensation that isn't quite new. I'm not used to it. It's like this is my second week having them now.
6 years.
So
have
it's
passed
not
since
been that long,
horrendous
but I feel like
incident.
eventually it'll get to a point where it feels normal. I think the dentist said something like once you get them taken off, it'll feel weird.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Look at all the detailing in his face texture. Like, probably sharpen these models for the HD, but like if you look at the like face detailing, it's like you can see like even like some of the blue veins under.
Guess that's a local's way
So
of
much
breaking the
detailing
ice.
and texture. You can see his
Anyway, you know what this
pores.
is all about. My
But I mean,
assignment is to search
original
for the
Resident Evil
president's
4
missing
models
daughter.
were like amazing. They look great.
By yourself?
sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing.
And then he's got the like
Kumbaya
really
together
like
in some Boy Scout
dead
bonfire.
goth chapped
Then
lips.
again, maybe you did.
It's awesome. Hi, Atra. Hello.
It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
And we're also gonna watch the
Counting on you
cutscenes because we're gonna respect the story this time. Because I mean, you know, when it's such a fun arcadey game. When you replay it for the 50th time, you don't want to be passive and watch the cutscenes. You want to just go, 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 action, action, action. But every now and then, it feels nice to force yourself to relax and appreciate
Right before I
that
was
this
to take on
game's
my
story
duties of protecting
and
the president's
cutscenes
daughter
are
when
well
she was
done and
abducted.
fun.
That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable
I don't
information about a
smoke.
sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter.
Dante
Apparently, she's being
inherited that
withheld
from
by
me,
some
did you know?
unidentified group of people.
Challenge run?
Who would have
Nah.
thought that my
Just a
first
little
job would be a
casual run.
rescue mission?
However, eventually when I do my professional attempt, I will do it with this mod.
It's freezing.
Start up the Resident Evil games just for me. Please do so. It'll change your life. It changed mine. You're casual, Cassiel. Your name has a C in it even, so you got a lot in common with casual. Yeah, there's a professional difficulty. I've never actually, like, really attempted to do it, because I stick with my comfort. It takes a bit for me to even bother attempting to leave my shell. Because I'm a person of habit and routine. Look at that, you can already see how, like, good the grass detailing is.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
The only other challenge that I would maybe be interested in doing, possibly, is a full knife only run. Because I did the village section knife only. Once you get to the castle though, that's where I ended it. But I wouldn't mind trying the rest of the game with knife where the knife is possible. I would just have to like look up a guide on like what moments you're allowed to not use the knife, basically. I'd have to like find out when I'm allowed to.
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is,
I
they sure
respect
picked
that
the
you
wrong
can
girl
do
to
what
kidnap.
you do with streaming
try to
despite
find
your
some more
social
information on
anxiety.
my end as well.
Huh? What makes you
Good.
think I have
Talk to
social
you later.
anxiety?
Me on out.
I would say a lot of streamers tend to have social anxiety though. But there's like kind of like a little bit enough distance. If all of you were like in a room, like if I looked over and I just saw all of you guys like patiently watching, I would probably have a breakdown. Alright, so let's study all these textures. This is going to be a really boring playthrough because it's not about run and gun. It's about studying and appreciating the work that they put into this. So if this was the original Resident Evil 4, this would be pixelated. It would not be as crisp and detailed. Now, I do not remember if they adjusted the tree geometry, because sometimes the tree geometry in the original could be a little bit rough. I don't know. Actually, maybe these textures are new. They definitely look crisp, so I'm going to assume so. Study the car. Now, I'm not able to, like, I remember door handles on doors would be flat. So I can't say, like, were these handles flat textures in the original and now they're 3D model? I don't actually know for sure. Regarding foliage, gonna go on a limb here and assume that they improved the foliage. They look very detailed and everything. Again, though, I don't remember the foliage looking particularly bad in the original, but it was probably like maybe more pixelated. You ever see foliage in games? And if you really study at it, you can just see how like anti-aliasing kind of issue they got. These look a lot more detailed, maybe? Am I crazy, or you see the dark parts of this? I don't remember them being this dark in the original. Also, you can, like, see, like, look at how crisp Leon's jacket looks. Look at all the detailing, too. Like, again, I won't be able to remember perfectly, like, what things were already there in the original. But I just like how it's not just a Lupin texture, you know? There's, like, variation in the pattern. There's, like, damage in spots, creases, you know? It just looks nice. Well made. It's not trying to look like robotically symmetrical or anything. Oh, I see. I've actually never, like, tried to go out here. It's like, look at that detailing on the window. Just looks good. In general, these textures are more crisp. It's not just like, you know, the official Capcom HD where they just take everything that's already there and then boom, sharpen tool. Sometimes that does something. It helps a little bit, but other times they'll sharpen it too much, or they rely solely on sharpening even if it actually makes something look bad in a different way. And the best thing to do would maybe be to, you know, touch it up a little bit more. But don't worry, now we got AI to ruin things instead of the sharpen tool. Hi, Mog. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do, like, oh, me going through the HD mod on stream for the first time, but I'm like, it's time to say hi to the Europeans. Hi, Geo. Look at that detail and look at how crisp this looks. And why this HD mod is so good is if somebody hadn't played the game in a long time and they just, like, installed this version, they wouldn't immediately be like, oh my god, I could totally tell that it's HD, you know? It's kind of like, oh, this is how you remember Resident Evil 4 looking. Because it has the same art direction. It's not trying to radically look different. Drastically look different. It's still, like, honoring the vision of the original. And a lot of remasters don't do that. A lot of remasters are like, this is really good lighting. Let's ruin it.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
He sounds so cool. Mouse girl.
Freeze.
Who, Ashley? Oh, Ashley, yeah. Joke's on you, I was just playing Mercenaries. Jacob Geller made a big video on art restoration. A bunch of it centers on how this mod does so well, what most modern updates to games graphics fail at. Yeah, because they don't want to put the amount of effort that this would require, because it would be way too much effort, and Capcom and their corpo brains, and I'm not even fully hating them for it, I kind of get it, they're like, why does it matter? All we really need to do is just slap the sharpen tool on everything, and then people will buy it. Make it to where it can be widescreen, and a lot of people will be like, yep, I'm fine with that. Also, I was able to tell that the texture on his vest was good. Uh-oh. Looks like we did not update the little flat maggot textures. I was kind of hoping that maybe they did. But maybe it's too much of a pain. The flies might have been touched up, but don't quote me on that. I'll tell you one thing is, the Kraken in the wallpaper is definitely more pronounced. I don't even know if Kraken in the wallpaper is in the original. Oh, the glass shards, the, like, really tiny ones, they seem like maybe They've been touched up. Also, these boxes look like the texture's been touched up. Yeah, his hair looks more natural. There's like a little bit of waviness. He doesn't look like a dog that's just been brushed or anything, but I can't really say that the original looked like that. But just studying it now, that's how it looks. Oh, look at that. It looks like they kind of touched up the bear trap texture. Study that. What the cloth physics stuff? And it probably doesn't do it justice that you guys are watching this through a Twitch stream. So, I'm personally seeing the highest quality at the moment. Whereas you guys are kind of getting the rougher version. But hopefully you're able to tell somewhat. I feel like the blood on her dress is more vibrant than it used to be. Oh, I didn't actually mean to shoot him in the face. I was kind of missing. What? Looks like they touched up the rope. Now, is there any, like, geometry to this rope, or is it just, like, a flat shape? And then any indentations are just a texture. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like it's just a texture. It's not really, like, the tech... How do I explain? It's not the geometry of how a rope would be. Not complaining or anything. Just noticing. Oh, that's right. They touched up all this. I feel like I could have sworn somebody saying that they don't necessarily like how all the guns look in this touched up version. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'm not a gun bro. It just looks like the gun's been really oiled up and smoothed. Like it's been polished. Maybe that's just how guns are. I don't know. Now, in the original, would there have been random foliage in, like, this spot right there? Also, let's look at the skybox whenever we get a chance. Hi, comma. At the moment, it's more foggy. You can't really see. Oh, so here we go. Check this out. Yeah, see, if I remember correctly, if this was the original, this would just be a flat texture, but as you can see, it's, like, clearly geometry sticking out. It looks nice. No, we're not playing on professional. We're just playing,
Leon, how you holding up?
playing
question,
HD mod. I didn't
to
call
hear
it
that.
professional
I'm
mode,
sending
did
you a
I?
playing manual. Hope you find it
Hopefully,
useful.
I didn't
I'll
make
take a
the,
look at it. Thanks.
Hopefully I didn't make the title say professional. At least I don't think I did. Oh, actually, I'll look at the manual, too. I never do it. But they would have HD'd it. Everything looks crisp, beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, shit. I actually never read this. It literally tells you how old Ashley is. Because some people are like, wait, how old is she again? It's like, says right there. I really like, when... I mean, I'm not calling this survival horror, but obviously it's kind of a, like, part of a survival horror IP, and then it changes genre, but I like whenever, survival horror games have, like, let's say you examined a clipboard on a desk, and the background image will be a clipboard, but, you know, faded out a little bit, and then they put text over it, like this. Like, I like this, how, like, Ashley's photos in the back, or, like here, like, photos on the table while you're reading the text. It makes it fun, makes it not boring, so it's not, you know, just, like, a black screen with text. Not that that's terrible or anything, but I like the little extra effort. Studying the gravel more. Actually, this looks a little bit blurry. Now, is this less blurry than the original? I don't know. Call me crazy, but maybe there's more contrast in the HD version. Whenever they do the new textures, maybe some things are like more vibrant or dark than they were in the original, like this. I don't know if this was as vibrant in the original. Wait, does blood look any different? Oh shit, it disappeared. I was too slow. The blood might be a little bit better. And then we have to... I don't normally activate Dr. Salvador, but since it's the HD mod, we do want to properly study him and his cutscene. Let's grab that. Let's grab everything. Skybox? Oh, it's a dome. I think. Yeah, it's a dome. The skybox will be fun to study whenever we get to, like, the castle and everything. Because if you looked hard, you could tell that things were a little bit blurry. Like, if you saw, like, the castle in the distance. This, study this texture. Very nice.
Why are these people?
Is there a little bit of motion blur in the background?
What are they planning?
Chainsaw.
Shit. Son of a...
I actually kind of forgot that Leon curses. But he doesn't say fuck, ever. He only says, like, shit. Right? Okay. Right. Oh, right, hold on. So I got distracted by the one gun. This looks overly shiny and polished. Kind of like how the gun looks. Salmon. It looks like it's, like, highlights and... No, just general contrast is more strong. Let's examine this, too. HD shotgun. It's like, it's got a texture to kind of give a slightly rusted vibe to show that it's been used and everything, but it still looks shiny. But maybe, like I said, I'm not a gun bro. Maybe guns are just like that. Oh. Look at that overly polished grenade. I want to see these. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. What about... Yeah. Is the bottom texture supposed to, like, make it look like... like... wave? That makes sense? Like, you ever see a... have you ever seen cardboard after it gets wet? And then it kind of gets, like, a natural wave to it? I wonder if it's trying to do that. Now let's look at his nice texture. Just joking. Oh, I love when they slide. Alright, so he's unconscious for a bit. Oh, look at all of them. Perfect for me. Oh, wait. Oop. I thought I equipped it. Ugh. Aw, come on. That's not fair. Is Salvador... I don't think he's dead. He usually takes a little bit more. I don't remember how many pistol shots to the face of Dr. Salvador it takes before he staggers. It's scary anyway. Whoa! Damn it, wasn't at a good angle where he would get hit by that. Whoa! Normally I don't stay on the ceiling this long. That fan mod the guy went to different countries to photo textures for? Yep. He went to Spain. I do not remember if one of them lived in Spain, though. Oh, shit. See, if I had not gotten scared and, like, ran up to him... No! I think I could have gotten him! Damn it! I took too long. I was too busy fucking around on the roof. Texture on the floor is still blurry.
Lord Sattler.
Now, one thing sometimes I wonder is, should like I know the textures are really good, really high quality, but should they be this crisp? Like, yeah, have you ever like seen a selfie or taken a selfie of yourself? And it's so crisp that it shows every single detail of your face. And you don't necessarily like that. I think whenever you look at things in real life, there's like a natural blur to it, right? Like, when you look around, things aren't that crisp. So sometimes I'm not sure how I feel about making everything overly sharpened. This is the good kind of sharpening, though. Because it's not just sharpening, it's also like redoing the textures and everything. But hopefully that kind of makes some sense. I'm not asking for motion blur or anything, but maybe it's a non-issue. So in the JoJo OVAs, we only watched one set of them, which covers the beginning of Stardust Crusaders. So tomorrow, after I stream probably the Thane PS2 game, we're going to watch the final half, which is about 7 episodes, and that covers the Dio and like the final bosses leading up to Dio. Unfortunately, Mariah is not there. I want to give spoilers and say who's gonna be in it, but I'll let you guys figure that out. Because these OVAs, I mean, JoJo Part 3, pretty long. The OVAs summed it all up in like 13 episodes, so a lot of stuff got cut. Much prettier in person than photos. Yeah, it really just depends, right? Sometimes it depends on lighting. Sometimes it depends on, like, what camera. Sometimes it depends on how your biology is feeling that day. Sometimes it depends on what mirror you're looking at. There's so many factors that determine how you look. Wow, you can't go in here? Oh, you know what? I remember, I think Mina said that they adjusted things about this environment to make it consistent with Mercenaries. Because I'll tell you, I do not recall being able to see in here Like that, I don't recall being able to see in there in the original. Let's study his fire texture. I've never actually like really studied his face. Looks pretty gnarly. Actually, did they HD the fire too? Did they HD the smoke? How about this cow? Looks like they did. Okay, before I forget. Last thing we mainly need to do is, I don't think we went up here and got... Oh wait, I want to look at the chandelier. I don't think we went up and got, the gem, right? Or did I? I might have done it, like, muscle memory style. Let's see if we can look in the pot. Hold on. Wait. Nope, can't open that. Okay. Looks like we're not able to check this pot, but there's another one that you can check. Oh! One thing that I really want to see is how puddles of water look in this game. Based on how, the most recent thing I've seen recently of the HD mod, since, like, I've gotten back to it, is, how the water in the distance looks in, the Waterworld mercenary stage. And it's fixed up a little bit, but ultimately it does seem like, kind of like, it seems like a flat texture that kind of ripples a little bit. It's not like the best water of this era. I think that's fair to say, right? Okay. Now, there's something in here, right? I don't think I got it yet. Or did I? Okay. Let us proceed. I was gonna say produce. I don't know why. Ooh, let's study the chicken. Chicken model. Did they touch you up? It's okay. It looks like there's a little bit of texture stretching on its ass. Also, whenever we pick up lore files, I'm going to try to force myself to read them because I don't typically reread lore files, even though I love them. But when I'm usually streaming, I want to, like, you know, focus on the game. Or when I'm replaying, I just want to go, and enjoy the gameplay, my favorite thing. It's like, these are real photos. And this isn't like the fan HD mod kind of thing. Like, if you look, these are real photos. Like, those are real people in the background. You can literally tell. It's like, oh, look at the bottom photo. It's like, they're, like, realistic, so they kind of, like, make them blurry. Look at how sharpened and pronounced Leon is in comparison to them. It's just very charming. Oh, fuck. I accidentally, didn't read. Recently, there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. When did I get captured? We will transfer the... Oh, right. It's about Ashley. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near her. You're the prisoner. We do not know we do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. So, what did it end up being again? Because I know, like... Let me think. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what Krauser's whole deal was. Krauser doesn't give a shit about Sadler. He's loyal to Wesker, is I think how it worked. But I don't know if he would have lured Leon here. It's good texture work. Looks like, you know, sludge that's been, like, caked on, a little bit of rust or whatever this green stuff is. Makes me think of, not mold, but... what is that stuff called on ships? Do you call it mold? You know what I'm talking about in ships? That kind of thing. Or if you look at your sink, how it looks kind of nasty. Kind of like barnacles, but not exactly. I guess it's some kind of erosion. I'm thinking of a certain type of erosion and discoloration that happens. I guess when you don't properly clean. Obviously, these barrels have been touched up. Again, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure these rims would have been a flat texture. On this, you can tell that it's fully 3D. Oh, let's look at the typewriter. Let's like look at that. Very pretty. Alright, which of these saves do I wanna... how about 6? Where's the scared dog? The scared dog... these dogs have always been like a little bit jank because they'll just do that. Or like when they're running away from you. They just kind of like... run like that. Oh, whoa! I didn't realize he was so close. Alright, here's some water. Now, I don't remember what the water looks like in this specific spot in the original, but I can kind of tell that this looks really, like, crisp and clean. Are we still in the dome skybox? There's so much, like, fog that it obscures, like, what the sky actually looks like, which is cool. Let's study the hay. Yeah, see, that looks good. If this was the original, that would have looked more pixelated if you actually looked at it up close, I think. Although, I feel like that just... I can literally just say that sentence for literally everything that I'm gonna end up commenting about this HD mod. Neat. I wonder how they did this effect. I know I've seen stuff like it in games. Yeah. It's like at certain angles, the light beam, so to speak, it's like a flat texture. Because at a certain angle, it just becomes completely like 1 pixel. Synth stretch break? Ugh, I hate doing breaks and stretching and taking care of myself. Nothing for me? Oh, wait, don't let me forget these. Trying to think of what things that I'm most excited for in terms of being able to compare it to how it is in the original. Definitely all the water. And soup. I'm not gonna run all the way just for an egg. Yo, somebody should mod this to have yellow paint. But, like, do it, like, really, like, tongue-in-cheek, like really stupid. Where it's just, like, the entire world's covered in, like, yellow arrows telling you where to go. Del Lago boss fight. I'm curious how the logs floating in the water might look. Got the trees. Oh, what's up? A little bit of popping. Why is it doing that? See that? Not a big deal, but... Yeah, paint every gate yellow. Live Ada feet texture compilation. Yo, we could do that. Well, when I could see the boulder, it sure looked fancy. Now let's see HD Dynamite taking out its own guys. Oh, water puddle. Yeah, like, typically from what I remember how water would look in this game, especially for puddles, is there would just be this constant awkward jello ripple in the middle. Like, all the time. This I like. It looks a little bit more realistic, I guess. Like, you can tell there is like a jiggle going on, but it kind of like looks more convincing like water. Is that also... Are they trying to make the water look like it has some debris kind of floating on the surface? It's not just like a clear texture or anything. I also do not remember if there were like little droplet effects like this. Like, I know there's like droplet sound effects, but I don't remember how it looks in the original. Okay, so you guys know how we do this part. We rush it! This part used to be so scary. Shoot the thing right now. Uh-oh. I can't help it. I love analyzing. Oh, here's a perfect example of like extra lengths they went to. In the original, I can't even tell you whatever I thought this was. But look how it's like, it's a bunch of like shitty, moldy magazines all like slammed together. Am I noticing a flaw though? So, these look really detailed. Like, I'm just being like evil Crow Cat. I like Crow Cat, but I'm being like evil Crow Cat on crack. So these look great. Like, I love like books. They can be kind of like, depending on the material, they can get bendy and wavy like this, but the top like this, it's like the book don't add up with what the top looks like. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? It's a miracle of our timeline that Synth is not out there uploading YouTube video essays and retrospective videos about old games. Because I can't meet up to the competition. Because as a streamer, all I'm doing is just being my authentic, autistic self. But if you want to do video essays, you better know how to structure your video essays. You better know how to eloquently explain things. And I do not. Aww. I like watching other people's video essays, but I don't even, nah. I don't got anything that I can contribute. That I can't just, like, say on here or something. Damn it. I was gonna get mad and be like, I'm starting over. I don't wanna kill the fucking spider. I'm studying how it's rotated. Is there something that seems like kind of like machine-like about it? Like something about how when it turns, something feels weird? Maybe I just don't understand like spider movement or something. What? Is this always like this big? Please, don't worry, I won't kill you. Oh, I accidentally killed it, didn't I? The over-analyzing video gets so much hate by people who will over-analyze it more. What, like just like analyzing videos in general, or are we thinking of a specific one in particular? It's like, look at this. Hold on, is that texture popping? It's like, I don't remember the roof quite looking like this in the original. Here's one, like, thing that I can mention. But, again, it doesn't fucking matter, but... It looks like... You got this, like, kind of almost... I don't want to say organic, exactly, but these are, like... These rocks aren't all symmetrical, you know? But then you can kind of clearly tell... The edge is completely straight. So it would make more sense if the geometry was more bumpy, right? I like how it's like, hey, you guys have done this, like, incredible mod where you did it for free. You dedicated so much of your life. What you've done for the Resident Evil 4 community and video gaming in general is astounding. But you, this, like, is, like, too straight. Okay? So, you need to go back and you need to, like, fix it, okay? I'm just being autistic for entertainment. If the developers of this mod ever see this video, literally just turn the volume all the way to 0. Don't, like, I'm not giving, like, this is not real feedback. I'm giving fake feedback, okay? See this? Now, if this was the original game, that would be a flat texture, and so would this. Look at how cool the peel-in looks. What material would you... God, I'm autistic. What material would you say this door is? To have this kind of peel-in. Is it a wooden door? Doesn't look like one. Looks like some kind of steel door. And look at how the handle has it, too. That's how... Oh, it's paint! Oh, you are so right. You are so right. I remember when I first played this game, like the original, and it's like, oh, how cool. You can see, like, the dust in the air. Now, is that dust everywhere in the game, or do they only put this, like, dust particle effect, like, right here or something? And does this explosive wire look any different? Am I crazy if I want to say it does, but I can't exactly pretend like I typically study it. For some reason, in the original... Am I crazy for thinking that in the original it was just a perfectly straight line, whereas this looks like it has a little bit of gravity to it? I'm making this up, right? Why is it easy to see in HD? They look like they have, like, a texture to them rather than just being a black line. But I don't know if I'm just making that shit up. Crazy regardless? Someone has gotta be. Oh, let's look at this shelf. Yeah. I'm thinking we're back. Let me look at your textures. Yeah, look at that. Look at the weird rubber parts on his vest. Yeah, you can tell that it has like a material kind of vibe to it. Look at his shirt. It's giving silk-like qualities, but not too silky.
You? Okay, I have only one.
Dude's got like a pilgrim belt buckle.
You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Look at his beard. Look at this screen. I forgot about this. This is HD too. Look at all of that detailing. The little dusts laying around. Look at how it's got this gentle powder kind of look to the metallic material.
Feeble humans. Let us give you our power.
Look at his pores. Oh my god, they're so tiny.
Soon, you will become unable to resist.
You see his staff?
Intoxicating.
Are you able to see that there is a transparent, like, even there, like, I'll notice it sometimes in the game. There's like a little dark but transparent outline around models at times. And then the background. It doesn't just look like they blurred the background. It looks like the background,
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
the background texture's there, and then what if they duplicated it, overlaid it, and then lessened the translucency to it, and then moved it a tiny bit to the side, giving it a kind of like a... It's kind of like how chromatic aberration works, if that makes sense. But imagine chromatic aberration and it wasn't like blue and red. Does that make any sense? There's something... Oh no, you know what it looks like? It looks like some kind of sharpened yet motion blurry. Maybe that makes more sense. Like sometimes it's a little bit weird, but I get it. You're not supposed to focus on it.
Too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Yeah, see, look, their models are doing it. Their models have like an outline.
Nah, just kidding with you.
But that might just have to do with how
I overheard
older
one of the
games were
villagers
rendered.
talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Notice that blur on the grass? Oh my god, look at how good the blood looks.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
Look at how
I thought
good
I
the
was
hair
bad.
texture on Leon looks.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved
Yeah, it's probably
with
a
the
shader
incident in
thing.
Raccoon City.
It's like,
on
look
my
at that.
first
It's
day in the
like,
force.
it's all
That
natural.
is the incident with
It's
the viral
like
outbreak, right?
Leon is kind of like
I think
a
I might have seen a
dirty
sample of the
blonde,
virus in a lab
and
at
then
the
there's like
department.
strands that are like gray. It all comes together in a beautiful flow.
After you.
Did they HD the dodge buttons though? Did they HD the bottom of his shoe? I didn't get a good look. Is his model still there? I don't remember.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine.
I love
There was a
their
male civilian held
deadpan
captive.
expressions.
According to
It's
him,
how I
Ashley's
look
at a
whenever I'm
church somewhere.
typing Lamau.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Laugh my fucking ass off, dude. Holy shit, that is so funny. But I'm not like, I just don't feel anything. But mentally, you're laughing. Why would you laugh to yourself alone in your room? That would be kind of sad. Let's look at this hook. Now, were there originally hooks in the original? I do not know. Can't say I typically study all the design. Did they HD him?
Over here, stranger.
Bro, if they ever did a RE4 like live action movie, Carl Urban would be in it, and he'd fucking play Lewis or something, and not the merchant. That's how mad I am about that new Mortal Kombat movie, and I'm not gonna let it go. You robbed me of Carl Urban Kano. Gonna have a 50-year-old man play the role of a 27-year-old or whatever Johnny Cage is. It's fine. It's okay. Just do whatever you want, I guess. Even if it hurts people. Beautiful leaves. Looks all polished up. But then again, have you ever looked at plants in real life? Some of them be shiny. Hoping it's a multiverse kind of thing where the younger, better looking cast replaces them. Yeah, we'll see about that. Nice textures. Whoa! Look at his, like, dirty coat. Backdrop texture.
What are you selling?
I don't want to have anything.
What are you buying?
I want
Is that all, stranger?
that.
Thank you. What are you buying?
I don't have enough money for the rifle yet. It don't matter. Now, did they HD the fire? Maybe. I think in the original, the fire could look a little bit blurry, maybe. Or pixelated. Pixelated. Red. You can kill him. Oh, yeah. They removed it in the remake? Probably because Reddit would be like, how does it make any sense that you can kill him and then he just gets back up? It doesn't... Yeah! Bye-bye. Let's study this barrel. Nice rust. I do that sometimes. Even though he is clearly in a fall-off-the-edgeable spot. What the thread count on that merchant texture, though? Crazy. Original dialogue? Yeah, absolutely. And the new dialogue, hold on, let me wait for that to explode. Thank you for doing that, you fool. Yeah. Bye. Resident Evil 4 remake be like, oh no. Feel lonely, don't you? What if the merchant keeps saying the same lines over and over and over while you're trying to think? You can pretend he's like your dad or something. Are you mad that they actually included the bingo line? Because it is in there. Or are you mad that they rephrased it a little bit different? Like the villagers dialogue. They have new lines now in the new one. See, like in the original, I do not remember big giant barcodes like this. I don't even know if barcodes are ever that big. I've never seen one. Barcodes from where I come from, small. Let's scan it and find out what it is. Now we're approaching an area with lots of water. Water where every time I go through it, it looks a little bit silly. Barcodes used to be bigger, but I don't know if they were that big. Hello. I can't always win. Sometimes I have to miss. Geometry that wasn't there before, but pretty awesome. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was actually able to weave in. It's like, I thought I was taking a risk, but it's narrow enough to where you can actually kind of slip in. Alright. Yeah, look at that. They fixed up the water here. The water would be just weird, artificial, kind of like angular jello ripples. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at how good the water is now. I love water. Finish this guy. Get that music to calm down. It's like they have the water have the same ripple, but it looks like they added something to kind of give it a more murky vibe. Like they added a hue, which is nice. It's like I can't. Am I hidden or what? Yeah. Now that is one lubed up fish. I just realized, what time is it? I don't know. But I'm probably not going to be streaming too much longer. Because it is late, and as much as I want to stay here forever, we got plenty more of this game to get through. So no need to, like, try and power that much through it today. Ugh. Do I care that much? I need those grenades against the Gigante. Doesn't matter. Yes. Bro. Sometimes I knife them. You will come here. No. Yes. Who else is alive? Looks like one more guy. No. He came to me. No fucking way! No fucking way! Bro! What about this? Not exactly much spread to this thing, but good enough. Yeah, I need every fish. Oh, wait. Yeah, this water feels great. This is what I'm talking about. Next save that I get, which I think is upcoming, then I'll call it. So literally, we're talking like 2 minutes. Remake merchant gave Leon a QR code with... Huh? With the what? Oh, you Resident Evil 4 fan? How you doing? Unfortunately, we're about to kind of wrap up. But it was nice meeting you. Now I can study the HD version of that texture. Very nice. All looped up. And then, is the nest? Oh. Now we got a good look at the... Is it a skybox? Okay, so, like, obviously the trees in front are, like, 3D. And then, like, that back there. Is this what I'm aiming at? Is that skybox? Or is it, like, that kind of, like... How do you say? It's like that kind of model that almost is paper-like, if that makes sense. You ever see, like, a plant in a game? And it's just two papers intersecting I wonder if that's what it is. Because it doesn't, like, just look like a flat texture in the back. Like, if I had the sniper rifle, I'd be able to tell easier. Yeah, like, what's going on over there? Or is it a flat texture? Like, just like a flat stand, more like a tree stand. Okay. On the original, did they have, like, as much baked in shadows like that? It's like, oh, no. Oh, I remember, one thing in the original is this window, if I recall, it always looks really, like, pixelated. It always looked kind of, like, weird. But that's because that's uninteractable. I also don't remember this paper being, like, red. Look how pretty that looks. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he is keep them separate, not confine them together as had been ordered. I don't expect Lewis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. Ada. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. Yeah, hell yeah. Lord's pretty cool. Wait a minute. I think that this is more clearly like a canvas texture in this version. Obviously the book textures are nicer, more detailed. The plot window, indeed.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider.
Uh-oh, looks like the bottom of his shoe is a flat texture.
If you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Save right here. And then we call it, but not before I make fun of something. We'll skip this cutscene because we're gonna rewatch it. Okay, I'm leaving you, Leon. You know, don't fuck around. Okay. Never mind. Decided I hate you, and I'm gonna kill you right now. Why you change your mind? Why you let me go? Oh, she's so cool. I wanted to time that to be silly. Wow. Oh shit, I wasn't gaming. I was playing with my mind. My bad. It's just a It's just a talent I have, I guess. This song sounds really loud, actually. I'm gonna turn it down. But everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I play Resident Evil 4. What time is it? Uh-oh, it's almost 7. That's cool. I look forward to laying flat down on my bed and relaxing and looking at my phone. What's this? What's going on? Oh, I see. Bot notifications. I'll be playing more tomorrow, depending on if I go out of my way to actually set up the theme game, or if I commit to this playthrough of RE4, but I can literally just do that anytime. So, I don't know, I want things to be fun, so I'll figure out what I do tomorrow, whenever I wake up. Meantime, this is my Discord. If you feel like joining my community, tomorrow, oh, actually decided a time. It's gonna be, I believe, at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We're going to be watching the rest of the JoJo OVAs. I would recommend checking them out because they're very different than the new anime. Here is my website that has all of my external links, anything that might interest you, I guess. There's probably not going to be much. Let me post this right here as well. And then my Twitter that has all of my external sites. Or wait, no, my Twitter has my schedule postings and shit like that. And I haven't plugged this in a bit, assuming that I haven't deleted the file. Let me see if I can find it. Because I clean up my temporary files quite a bit. Well, yeah, I'm missing the censored version, but since this is the one that is coming out most recently, I have a side project that all it really is just an alternate set of models that I'm going to be getting. This is PumpkinSynth. She's going to be a saltwater crocodile sailor girl. She's going to be playing nautical, pirate games, and lots of stuff with water. She's going to probably be debuting this August, like at the beginning of August. It'll be on this account. Hi, Nasco. Hello. I will be streaming with her on this account. There's also going to be one for Nanessa, but I don't have the censored version at the moment. Nanessa, which is the current character that I am right now, she's going to be a military velociraptor girl. So that'll be cute. She won't be coming out for a while, though. But I'm working on the toggles and design for her now. Synth is almost done being rigged and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. If you wanted to follow their content, that's here. They have their own separate Twitter. Just because their content or their like vibe is just so different than my normal stuff. So I made a separate Twitter for them. But that's pretty much it. And again, thank you guys so much for coming. Now let me go ahead and see who is even awake. I wish that I could have stuck around longer because I did want to say hi to the Europeans and chill with the Europeans, but I don't know. I think I hit my fatigue. And I did a long enough stream, right? I think I earned a rest. So let's go ahead and raid Beryl, who's playing a game I've actually always wanted to play, Kodelka. Okay, good night, everybody.